John here from NoJokeNHL, and we're about 2.5 hours away from puck drop here, so definitely getting to be crunch time. And what I want to do is go over the first round series bets that I have, talk about some of the futures that I have coming up, and also, more importantly, the plays for today. I've tweeted out most of my plays for today, with the exception of one. I'll tweet that out when I get done doing this video. But the plays that I'm on today in individual action in the Anaheim Ducks Detroit Red Wings. Tonight I'm going to play the Anaheim Ducks over their team total of 2.5 at -110. The Red Wings not that strong on the road. I kind of look for the Ducks to be at home and a little energized there, maybe to get off to a great start. And so, win or lose, I definitely look for them to at least put 3 pucks in the net. I know people are on the under. Matter of fact, a lot of people are on the under 5, but hopefully they have it at 3-2 Ducks, because that's how I'm kind of looking at it. Like I said, I look for the Ducks to at least be able to net 3 tonight. Jimmy Howard, of course, being my biggest obstacle there, as he kind of plays pretty well against the Ducks. But hey, it's gambling, so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a little gamble and going with the Ducks over 2.5, which I think is a solid play. In the St. Louis Blues, Los Angeles Kings, I'm on the Blues here. I played them in the series, and we'll talk about that in a moment. As far as tonight's game, I'm taking them on the puck line, -1.5. Both these teams have an unusually high number of -1.5 covers this year as compared to last year. This series last year had totals, lined at 4 and things like that. And these definitely aren't the same teams with the same type of defensive swagger. If anything, the Blues have the defensive swagger coming into this. Definitely shut some teams down, and a very low team GAA. For this month of April. So I'm on the Blues -1.5 at a juicy +250. As far as the total goes, they opened up this with a flat 5 with the heavy juice to the under -150. I jumped on the over 5 at +140, and then today they brought out the alternative lines, and over 5.5 was a very juicy +230. So I'm on that. That's down to +210 now. You can get over 6 at like +300, but I laid off that. It's just not quite worth it. That flat 6 isn't as beneficial as the 6.5, and like I said, we'll talk about that as the playoffs go on. But definitely 5.5 at +230, very generous there. So I'm on that total, as well as over 1.5 goals in the first period at a +165. I think that's dropped down to now +155. Of course, the over/under first period of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Another person was tweeting, saying that it's a solid angle to go under. Most teams playing a little tight. Nobody wants to surrender the first goal or make the first mistake. But like I said, I'm looking for a little bit of scoring in this series, kind of going against the public and the books on this, and predicting a little scoring. So again, we're going to be gambling as far as that goes. So that wraps it up for the individual plays tonight on the games tonight. As far as series plays, I've come in and I bought a Duck series play at -130. I just took it straight up, and as far as the Blues, like I said, I'm on the Blues at even money for the series there as well. And then I went in and I also put some plays in on the Blues in exact number of games. I played them to sweep at 13-1. I played them to win in 5 at 6-1, and I played them to win in 6 at 5.5-1. So those are the angles I'm on for that series there. The rest of them, I'll go over that when we get to them tomorrow or whatever. I do have some other plays. As far as the futures that I had, I purchased some futures. Most of these were in early March 2nd, these are saying. So I have, like I said, I have 2 futures on the Capitals at 55-1 for about 0.2 of a unit for what I usually do. I have Montreal Canadiens at 20-1. I have the New York Rangers at 18-1, and I also have the New York Rangers at 20.5-1, so that averages out to be about 19-1 on the Rangers total. And I have Blues at 18-1. I have actually a couple futures on Carolina, so those tickets are on the ground. And I also have a couple Stanley Cup final matchups with both Chicago Blackhawks being in the matchup. I actually have, believe it or not, the Washington Capitals and the New York Rangers facing the Blackhawks, both at around 25-1, 27.25-1 on the Rangers and 26-1 on the Capitals. So I'm looking at that. So that, like I said, less than 2.5 hours away from puck drop. Definitely excited to do that. I'm going to tweet out the Anaheim play, but the rest of these, like I said, this is really the only place I'm going to put. I'm not going to post all those out there. Like I said, I'm just keep track of it here, with the daily vlogs I'm going to be doing and all that. So keep the comments coming. Having a lot of fun doing this. It was actually liberating to call John Tortorella a big giant douche. I know a lot of people got a kick out of it, but in all reality, he is, like I said, he's a very, very effective coach. He's had a great, successful career, but like I said, when you compare him to Mike Keenan, he certainly fits in that category. And like I said, players just get tired of playing for him. That's not to say he couldn't go to another team and whip them into contention. With his style, like I said, he is a very intelligent guy. I'm not, I don't know him personally at all, so sorry, John, if you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty passionate about that. And like I said, I definitely followed Mike Keenan's career, and it looks like a very parallel career and parallel coaching style there. So anyway, everybody, this is our time of year. Let's have fun, and more importantly, let's make some money.